this week like a winner, like a fighter, like nobody can take you down or anything. There's this fierce energy around you here, Aries. I like it. You're standing tall, you're standing confident, you are feeling much better than before. For some of you, there's something that perhaps you had a bit of a hard week or something, but you're coming through feeling a lot better. And I do see, it does say to be more gentle on yourself, be kinder to yourself, because there's something here that's saying, you set the bar very high for yourself, um, in terms of your achievements, things like that. You may put a lot of pressure on yourself when it comes to what you're wanting to achieve and how much and so forth. And really, you have gone the distance with so many things that people on the outside do see you as a high achiever, do see that, it's like you're able to show that you do things effortlessly, but we know that you actually have worked very, very hard for it. But I do see, it's time to just not be too hard on yourself. So it's like you are shedding skin. You're shedding skin here. You're feeling just freer about yourself, about who you are. And also, there's something about the quality of time, how you spend your time. You're seeing a shift, a change with that here. How you spend your time. It's like you're wanting to make the most of things, spending less time, doing things that are not enjoyable, and filling up the space with things that you love, things that you want. I do see like you're trying out different clothes, different shoes, outfits, things like that. I know there's a specific message there, but there is like a change in your style, and you are looking at a more of a social calendar, you know, um, booking things up, letting your hair down, going out on dates, things like that. There's something that you are just allowing yourself um, to be that person that you have held in for some time. So this is all really good. There is something that feels very career driven, business like. There is something that it's like you skipped a level. You're ahead and you're skipping a level. There's some sort of promotion in that sense, and instead of like you going from A, B, C, D, kind of going up the ranks, and that way you go from like A, B to E, um, because of your work ethic. So something looks very, very promising here as well. There is okay, I don't know why I'm getting this message a socialite. I, socialite, maybe you're a socialite, maybe you are becoming one, maybe you're close to one, maybe it's something like you're in the presence of high society, perhaps you are a part of it. There's something like that. And there is an opportunity opening up for you. You're making good connections, good contacts. There is something that feels like, oh, it's just there, it's just there, like around the corner. Um, there's a strong friendship that I see that could evolve into something more for some of you. Or the opposite. There is a connection here that either way, you're still going to be close, whether it's a love relationship or you stay friends, or vice versa. I actually see, if I look closer, it's more like maybe you tried it with this person, or you both, but you're better off being friends. It's more like, and it just works out. You're very, very happy with that. Mm. There is some silence that I see from somebody, um, from before, from the past. You haven't spoken to somebody in a long time. There was something that happened, some upset, but I do see you could be getting some communication, receiving a call from this person wanting to just, make up. there is like an eye on you. In terms of your career, in terms of your job, you are looked upon very favorably when it comes to that. Okay. Let's see what the cards have for you. Aries, Aries, Aries. Eight of Swords, the Devil. Okay. Aries. Oh, too many cards. I held too many cards. Ooh, and the Hierophant. Okay. The Eight of Swords, the Devil, and the Hierophant. This is the part where we're talking about being kinder to yourself, giving yourself a real hard time. And when you do that, you kind of restrict yourself in many ways. You're sacrificing or abandoning other areas in your life. And it's a habit that you have been trying to come out of, trying to break, because it creates some sort of resistance, some sort of blockage, which I do see you are freeing yourself. There is, certain temptations, but you are here with the Hierophant, like promising yourself, promising. I also get, this could be again quite specific, promising some loved one in the spirit world that you will continue following your passion, doing something that you know will make you happy because that's what they want. Yeah. So it's a special connection that I see here. Those for you with a loved one in the spirit world here. You're coming out of this period a very new, different person is what I'm seeing. Five of Swords. And there is a feeling where you realize, you know what, you don't want to live a life of regret, and you're wanting to do things that make, as we're talking about the most of things, what you're being seen in a different light. It's like some sort of awakening, and I feel like it's in a strange way as well. Something happens that's out of the ordinary. You have some sort of experience, and that could expand your spirituality here, your belief system. So we have here the Five of Swords, the Eight of Wands, okay, and the Eight of Wands, Five of Swords and the Eight of Wands. Yes, you are absolutely freeing yourself. You're allowing yourself to no longer be that person that was hidden, that was held back. No, not anymore. You are becoming ahead. You're ahead of the game here. You're a step ahead of things that you can see, that feel a little bit competitive as well. It's like you do a brilliant job in diverting a crisis, into diverting any sort of issues. And here with the Eight of Wands, it's like, yes, keep going with that rhythm. Keep going. Because the result, you're looking at the result, you're looking at the end result. And you're needing to do what is necessary to get to the end result. And from here, the Eight of Wands, I see things starting to speed up. And there's something here also that shows it feels like you're looking more like your old self. You're living life more truthfully, like for you, not for anybody else. And these blessings are coming in as well, allowing healing to happen. And there's also communication coming in terms of some sort of, what I see here is soul connection. There's like some sort of thought or a feeling of really wanting to take certain chances. I was literally thinking of taking chances, taking risks, and that is the Fool. I love it. I love how that happens. Look at that. Look at this. You are a champion here, Aries. You're making it happen. And I feel like here from the Fool, there's no going back. The Fool continues going forward, taking that leap of faith, understanding that now is the change. Now you're making that change, you know? And nothing is going to stop you. Once you have this sort of awakening here with the Hierophant, there's no going back. You know, you're standing your ground. I see here with the Five of Swords, and you're seeing people's true colors at the same time, and this just helps really divert the situation in the best way, freeing yourself, allowing yourself to take these opportunities that you perhaps otherwise wouldn't have. And communication is opening up, connections are starting to develop and open. You know, and you're looking at prosperity and everything. This is like a new you in many ways. I absolutely love